Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Doom Patrol, Season 1, Episode 10, Hair Patrol. Oh my god, part of me loves this episode, part of me hates this episode. There's so much going on with it, where it's a brand new character, the Beard Hunter. But, I love the line specifically where it's never underestimate the beard. And I was like, okay, well, I've had my beard for almost 10 years now. So I'm literally it was in my wedding vows. I'm not allowed to shave it. So who knows? Maybe someday I'll actually shave it. I don't know. I've thought about it. Anyways, not the point of the story. It's an okay episode. We learn a lot about Niles, the chief, in flashbacks, which a lot of the story takes place in the early 1900s. So Niles was obviously born in the 1800s. This dude is over 150 years old. So I don't know if they've touched on that, and I just kind of glossed over it. It's not a secret I'm drinking. So I don't know. I don't know how he's still alive. I don't know what the secret is. I don't know if they've even discussed it. But it's kind of interesting. Most of the flashback is about Niles working for the Bureau of Oddities, which later on becomes the Bureau of Normalcy, which we're slowly learning more about from Danny in the Street and stuff like that. And of course, Negative Man was captured by them. So we're learning a lot about that. Mostly Niles is out hunting with his friend, and he basically, he thinks his friend was killed, and he ends up getting saved by this woman, Slava, whatever. And it's kind of okay, but she's clearly an immortal. They fall in love. And when it turns out his friend's still alive, and he's like, oh, the Bureau's changed names, and now we just kill things that are weird. And he's he kills his friend to save his girlfriend, wife, whatever, to keep her away. And it's really kind of interesting. It's a little touching. And Mr. Nobody will actually says, I'll set you free if you tell me where she's at. And basically the chief says, go fuck yourself. And so it's really, I love the line, they won't all survive the finish line. Is somebody going to die? I only have a few more episodes left for the season. What's going to happen? So it's exciting. In the meantime, a lot of this takes place at the exact same time as the last episode, Jane Patrol, where Cliff is in Jane's head, and when they pop up at the end of that one, and they're like, what happened here? And they're like, it's a long story. This is the long story where we see the Beard Hunter fighting with Cliff and Rita, going through everything, eating Niles gunk from his sink, which almost made me throw up. But it was kind of interesting to watch. And then he eats one single hair from Cyborg, which lets him know every swing Cyborg's about to make. It was pretty exciting. So at first I was this is fucking stupid. What's even happening? But as it kept going, I was this is pretty good. I'm okay with this. So I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50. I love it and hate it at the same time, which is actually kind of how I feel about the series. Sometimes I hate it and I'm why the fuck am I watching this? And then other times I'm this is just the greatest thing ever. So, I don't know. Curious what you guys think. Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time for Francis Patrol.